Alright, so welcome to today's class. So in this class, I'm going to show you we're talking about Excel. So we're going to start with beginner class for someone that's not familiar with WordPress with Excel. So you're welcome. I am Olaleya Emmanuel. So I'm a graphic designer for like 10 years plus, and a front-end web designer, a UX designer, video editor, writer and creator for the past 2 years, and also a PC application and software expert. So what I mean to do basically what I do, and I've trained about 200 plus students. Yes, in the last 5 years I've trained personally on my own about 200 plus students. So that's to give you confidence that I know what I'm talking about. I'm not someone that's just a new guy in this field. So basically we'll be talking about Excel. So what basically is Excel? So let's look at what are the things we're going to learn in this class. For the basic class, we're going to talk in the first lecture, in the first video, we talk about getting started with Excel. Then these are the different topics we're going to treat. These are different topics we're going to treat. Then the second class, we're going to have how to perform calculations, how to add, subtract, divide, what are the formulas that you can use now, how to create a worksheet formulas, how to use mathematical formulas, then how to reuse formulas that you have made use of before, and how to create functions. Then in the third class, we'll be talking about how to modify a worksheet. You can have one or two worksheets in an Excel. You can have several ones pertaining to a particular project. So I'll be showing you in the third module how to insert, delete, and adjust cells, columns, and rows, and also how to search for and replace data. And the third topic we'll be talking about how to use proofing and researching tools. Then for our fourth class, we'll be talking about how to format a worksheet. Then under that, we'll talk about how to apply text format, how to apply number format, how to apply cell content, and so on and so forth. Then the next one, we're talking about how to print your workbook. We're talking about how to print your workbook. So that's basically how to print your workbook. Then the next one, you'll be talking about managing your workbook. What are the different things you're going to do? One, you have your workbook, you have different projects, you have different Excel worksheet that you have to work on. Now, a workbook is a compilation of different worksheets, or a workbook can be a combination of different or related worksheets. So, if for example you have a worksheet in Excel on payroll, I can have different worksheets on payroll. So where I combine every worksheet together is what we refer to as a workbook. So, and the workbook, I'll teach you how to manage your worksheet, how to manage your workbook and worksheet, and how to manage your properties. So basically, let's go to the main bone of the. Let's go to the main of what Excel is. So Excel is a spreadsheet program that contains data in rows and columns, which can help to arrange, calculate, sort, and manipulate data. What I mean by Excel is a kind of worksheet that helps us to arrange, to calculate, to sort out, whether in alphabetical or whether in alphabetical order, whether in descending and ascending order, or whether in highest and the lowest. So we use sorting to sort out data from different data that you have, and you can use to manipulate data. You can use to manipulate different type of data that you have on your worksheet. So that's basically what Excel is all about. Then what are the things that Excel can be used for? Excel can be used for spreadsheets generally. It can be used for payroll management, inventory management, budgeting, personal finance, forecasting, business analysis, school results. Yeah, school will make use of it. There's absolutely nobody, and Excel is a workspace student program that can be used for different in the industry, building industry, hospital industry, finance industry, banking, education. Everybody can make use of Excel. All you have to do is just to know how to make use of it, then you can always find your way around it. So these are different ways that you can use an Excel: payroll management, skill result reconciliation, data analysis, cash flow report, project management, and so on and so forth. So these are the different ways that you can use your Excel spreadsheet. So basically, for the advanced class, you'll be thinking about how to do all this kind of spreadsheet. So I want to show you how an Excel. Let me give you an understanding of how an Excel worksheet look like and how it functions. Now, if you look here, you find out that this is an Excel worksheet. When you open an Excel, this is exactly how it looks like. Now, if you look up here, you find out that there's a file, all these ones are what you refer to as the file menu. Then this one are what you refer to as the formatting bar. All these places are what you refer to as the formatting bar. Then notice that this Excel sheet is made up of rows. These are different rows, then columns. Then the rows start from 1, I think it starts from 1 to about 10,000. Then the rows start from A to Z. I think that's like this T here, this U, something like that. Excel sheet is very wide, so you can actually there's no limit to what you can do in the worksheet. You can see, if you look at the bottom here, I have sheet 1. I can actually rename it, but I won't bother with that. So this is how an Excel sheet look like. So what I mean by rows is this. Let me show you something that I think you benefit from. Now, if you let me I'm trying to check something. Okay, so this is basically how an Excel sheet look like. Let me give an idea of how it looks like. A laser pointer, for example, this is a pen, right? You have seen the way Excel look like. It looks like this. Alright, so I'm trying to do this practical so that you can understand what I mean by horizontal and vertical. So this is how Excel look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 6. Then display going like this, what I refer to as rows. Then coming down like this is what I refer to as columns. Alright, so when you have a row like this, what I refer to as rows, then downward, that means all the places are referred to as columns. Then all the rows that are referred to as rows. Now, wherever this okay, then we have the alphabet. We have the alphabet A, B. Then we have the C. We have the D. E. I'm trying to F, G. Then we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so you can see now we have our rows, we have our columns. Then you see each of these intersection, you see where these 2 points meet. You see where these 2 points meet, where the intersection of rows and columns, especially something like from here to here, get this box, it refers to as shell. So this probably say what you refer to as cell. Now all these cells have an address. Now what I mean by an address is that an address is the combination of the rows and the column. Like like the rows have alphabet and the column have numbers. So the address for this particular box here, is what A1. This particular box is part of what A1. Now, if you pick somewhere around there, the address for this particular point is what C3. That is horizontal first. Are you getting it now? Horizontal C, then row what? Row 3. You get it now? Then if for example you pick this address of this place, the address of this place is going to be what? E2. That is E first, that is the horizontal first, so the columns first, then what? The rows. This is the rows. The rows is from what? From 2. So that's why we have E2 here. So you can get where something like this is going to be like. So this box here is going to be what? G5. So that means what? Column what? Column G under what? Row 5. So that's just basically how Excel work. So for example, if you're working in Excel, you should always take note of this. That in Excel, you don't do mathematical calculation by typing 1 plus 2, 2 plus 3, and so on and so forth. No, all you have to do is just specify the address where exactly is that data contained. So when you put in that data, where that data contained, then Excel can actually go ahead and pick down whatever you need. So that's what we'll be talking for this class. So the next class, I'll start teaching you. We'll start putting in real data and also using real mathematical calculation. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe. Thank you.